Hey there, bloomers and friends. This is cough medicine, and it's pretty much been my best friend for the last week or so. I want to say it's great to be able to speak again, be able to. Oh well, I may be able to make sound, but I can't always speak that well. This is a very busy time in the life of Bloom in the Desert Ministries office. I know that that's not one of the most exciting things of ministry, but in order for us to develop a community, a beloved community, and to have us be able to function and work together and to communicate together, there are certain times where we have to focus on administration and communication and these kinds of things. My husband Mike is known to say every once in a while, communication is the lubrication of the organization. Now, that's not particularly eloquent, but it certainly is observant and functional. That's really the case for us right now. Come the end of January, we have a number of aspects of communication that we do in order to try to build the life of this congregation and to support the ongoing ministries of this congregation. So right now, we are working on compiling the 2015 annual report for the 2016 annual meeting that is on February 7th after church. This is our annual meeting where we elect team leaders and officers for the next year and where we set the budget, where we get an overview of the previous year and do some dreaming about the year to come. We hope you'll plan to be with us on that day, Sunday, February 7th after worship. We also know that related to that specifically, you're going to be getting something in the mail, or I should say, members and associate members are going to be getting a purple piece of paper in the mail, and that piece of paper is a bylaw amendment that has been presented by our Legacy Committee, our Legacy Task Force, and that bylaw amendment is basically something that you want to read closely, but it's providing a function for Bloom that, to be honest, we didn't really think about when we started the bylaws. But what it means is that what this bylaw does is sets in place a procedure to distribute the assets of our corporation, our church, should it come to a day when Bloom closes and dissolves from being in ministry. So members and associate members can take a look at that. One of the reasons we do that is to give people confidence about the fact that Bloom is in this for the long term, and even in the future we would plan to continue ministry even if the local church is no longer functioning. But that's way down the line and probably never. But it's something that we need to take care of now in order for there to be a good foundation for what we're doing. We also know, coming the end of the month, there are people who have contributed to Bloom throughout the year, and we send donation letters, tax letters, some people call them. These letters are sent to people that have given $100 or more. In reality, I think we're bound by law only to send them to people who have given $600 or more. But this is something that is another action that has to happen, and we're grateful for our volunteer bookkeeper, for our treasurer, for the volunteers in the office that come together to make letters like these happen. In this particular case, it's all handled confidentially, so that adds another layer to what has to happen. We know that we are also promoting Spring Fling. Postcards are going to be coming in the mail, letters of solicitation to the silent auction donors, and then in the midst of all of that, we write the Carpenter Grant. That is something that's about our congregation and helping us minister in the LGBT community. All of that is due by the end of January. So that's what we're up to here. So if it seems at times like you call the office and you hear hammers and tongs from the blacksmith shop in the background, well, it's not that literally, but it is that way metaphorically. So we're thankful for Carrie in the office and the work she's doing. If you get a call from somebody to please come help stuff envelopes and apply labels and apply stamps or something like that, feel free to actually say, yes, I'll come in and help do that. All of this together is a part of our communication. All of this helps our organization. And all of that is a part of the Spirit functioning among us as we are growing as a United Church of Christ, the first one in Palm Springs. Hope that you'll be with us this Sunday. If you can't be with us in body, please be with us in spirit. And as always, please keep us in your prayers.